Alright, I am back with another Destiny 2 video, despite the fact that I am trying to log into Outriders in the background here, which, as ever, is undergoing some problems. Oh no, there we go, internet connection error. Guessing that is not my fault. So we'll see how that goes over the course of the day. I'm back. I took a few days off. I was on a lake for the weekend, so I haven't done some videos in a while, but I wanted to come back and do one for Destiny resets because I thought this was going to be the last stage of the story developments for this season, because it seemed like a little bookends with everyone having two therapy missions to overcome their demons. Not true. There is going to be at least one more thing that happens that we do not know the result of, but it doesn't seem good. Okay, so today was the Keitel mission, where she finally agreed to be led into Eris's binding ceremony, where through the power of friendship and self-reflection you can exercise your own demons. Her demon is Gaul, who she helped overthrow her father, and then the nightmare of Gaul is tormenting her that she has led the Cabal into ruin, which, I mean, she kind of has. Like, I guess it's not really your fault when the Hive just totally sweeps through your home system, but they're not exactly doing great, and I'm guessing most of that is the fault of Calus and Gaul rather than her. She kind of just got crap sandwiched there. The mission itself, as you can see in my footage here, is pretty close to identical to the original mission that we had last week. I think this one's called Resolve? I'm not sure. This just has like a modifier or two extra, enemies throw more grenades, something about player sliding. I don't even know what it does, but it's not hard. I think there was like one extra section where they added a few more enemies, but it's still like trap the guy in the place and burn him, and then just do a fight against Gaul for the fourth time now, and that is not terribly difficult either. So I was wrong in predicting that something was going to go wrong here and we would not get the ghostly good Gaul like we got with Zavala's wife and Uldren. Turns out we did get that. We got exactly that. In the end, Keitel conquers her self-doubt and believes that she has surpassed Gaul, and Gaul was actually not as great as she thought, and she was kind of idealizing him and idolizing him when she shouldn't have, so she has come to terms with that, and then as a reflection of that, the Gaul Nightmare kind of pays her respect, and then he gets added to the Good Nightmare collection. In the helm, the helm itself is, I think the Egregore expanded. People were telling me it didn't, but I'm pretty sure it did. I'm pretty sure it got a little bigger in the main area. I think there might be a few more nightmares hanging around too. These nightmares are really weird looking. They're like even more unsettling than normal nightmares because they look like Egregore infected nightmares. I don't know what's going on with that. We know the helm will be continued to grow in infection week after week. Problem though, nothing happened. So the point of doing this was not just to like heal everyone's souls, it was to sever a connection between Calus and the Pyramid. A connection that apparently has already been established because Eris says that he is in the paracausal matrix of the Pyramid ship already, which is, I don't know, sci-fi speak for he is inside the ship. Like, it's his consciousness essentially being transferred. And then Eris talks about a voice that she is hearing whispering that is the same voice from the Tree of Silver Wings and Under the Ice in Europa, so pretty sure that's the witness, and she says it's not talking to us, it's talking to Calus. So the witness is done with us, apparently, and has moved on to his new best friend, Calus. I laid out a grand theory a couple, like last week, a couple days ago, where I believe that the ultimate goal here is for Calus to raise the Pyramid within a sort of safe zone that the Travelers set up, and then attack the Traveler, crash into the Traveler, something. Because I don't think the Pyramids can just like go to Earth right now. I think there was some sort of protective something in place from the Traveler, but maybe reactivating an old Pyramid that is dormant from the first collapse could do that. So that is my theory for, I mean, this could be something that extends all the way to Lightfall, I'm not sure yet. But the point is that whatever we think we stopped, we have not stopped. The mission ends with Eris saying that like everything is just quiet, nothing changed when we severed what we thought was the last connection. And then if you read the final lore passage from this week, if you claim all the triumphs, it's pretty much a wide broadcast message from Calus to the remaining Cabal troops, both his own new clones that fight for him and the people, or the Cabal who fight for Keitel. And he's saying that even though we think we've won, we haven't done anything, and we cannot stop what is coming. So something is going to happen next week. I assume there will be some other mission that isn't like a Sever mission necessarily. I don't know what it's going to be. I know people are starting to data mine stuff. I haven't seen any of that. Please don't post that in the comments. I don't know what's going on there. But there is something that is going to happen, and it is probably not going to be good because, again, we are spending the next 3 seasons setting up an expansion called Lightfall. So feel like that's going to be a lot of rising threats against the Traveler and, by proxy, us. There's some nice story moments here just in terms of Keitel's self-realizations, and then her talking to Zavala, where there's only mild innuendo this time, but it's mostly just about kind of coming to grips with who you are and being proud of your history and all that stuff, and them kind of taking on similar things to overcome. Not heard from Crow in a while, not sure what he's doing, but he is not really that involved anymore. Next week is going to be what appears to be the actual final thing that happens, and it is probably going to be something that sets up the following season. We are, 6 weeks into the season, so that's pretty much halfway done. This season is supposed to be a normal 3-month season, so next week that'll kind of taper off. I don't know if it's going to be some big explosive thing or some cliffhanger, and then we will probably have some breaks where you just have double whatever weekends, and then I think we have, I forget which holiday event is this season. I can't remember, but one of the holidays I'm pretty sure is happening by the end of the season, unless I'm mistaken. There's usually one a season, so I'll have to remember what that one is. But yeah, we will see what happens here. I think it's going to be something pretty big, pretty interesting. Destiny has been going pretty hard with the recent story developments between the Witch Queen and the re-arrival of Leviathan here. I do believe all of this is culminating in some sort of assault on Earth, the Traveler. I mean, most stuff usually is, honestly, but this seems like kind of a direct path there. We'll see. Whatever. I do like the idea of us just not solving the problem, because I think we've had too many seasons where, you know, oh, this bad thing's going to happen, like, do this, this, and this in the 6-step process, and you will stop the bad thing, like the Almighty crashing into the last city. I like when, you know, maybe we don't have all the information, and we do screw it up, and then something really bad happens, so it seems like we're heading in that direction. And what ultimately happens there, whether that's... I don't imagine it's going to be like something massive, like a character dying or something, but something bad, and something leading into the next season and starting to set up Lightfall here, just like we had a lot of Savathûn set up before Witch Queen. So anyway, those are my kind of initial thoughts on the story stuff from this week. I am probably going to mostly be playing Outriders this week. I have all the frames I care about now for crafting and stuff. I just got to like level some of them up now. The Drang I'm using doesn't even have incandescent yet in that video, so I'm still got some of those to level up, but nothing is really like high priority. And then so after the story stuff next week, season playing time will probably dip a bit, and we'll move on to other things. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later. Take care.